Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Skylar, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about what's been on my mind. Today is definitely going to be a rambling video. It's definitely going to be me just yapping a little bit. I don't have that long to record, so I'm going to try to record as much as I can. Yeah, we have a little bit of natural lighting today. It's still pretty dark, but hey, we're doing it. And I am drinking a little bit, not gonna lie. I'm having a little hard cider. So this is really just a chill video. We're just gonna enjoy each other's company, and I'm gonna just talk about some stuff that's been on my mind. um, cause I don't have really any friends in my real life, so I gotta come to the internet and talk to people I don't know. you know. But basically, last night I was like so triggered last night, so incredibly triggered. I had a terrible night last night, absolutely terrible night, and it was because I matched with this guy. Okay, so I am still on the apps, on the dating apps. I'm still on them. My therapist keeps telling me that I need to take a break and I need to put the dating apps down. But it's fun. It's nice to use it to pass the time. I like talking to people. So, it's nice, okay? So, I matched with this guy and I don't know. Not really my type. He's nice and I like his personality a lot, okay? Like his personality. He's not ugly. He's just not really like what I would go after, I guess. Um and we talked on the phone last night and we were actually planning for him to like come out here. He lives about an hour away from me, so he was actually planning on coming out here today. And I was like, okay, wait a minute, like let's FaceTime because I want to see what you look like in real time. Like let's see what you look like. Let's see like the energy between us before we just like link up because that's happened before. I went on a date, I never talked about it in detail for real, but I went on a date a couple months ago and I was like not attracted to the guy at all. And it was so weird because we had like hit it off over FaceTime. But when we met in person, I did not, I just didn't like the energy, didn't like the vibes. And so after the date, we like never talked again. Basically, I think we talked like one day after the date and then I never spoke to him ever again. And it wasn't even that I cut him off. He kind of cut me off. So maybe he wasn't feeling what I was giving, either. But we stopped talking. And so I just don't want that to ever happen again. That date was so awkward. I was uncomfortable the entire time. So I just don't want to do that anymore. So before I go on any dates, I like to make sure that I'm actually going to like enjoy my time with the man that I'm going with, right? So I was like, okay, let's FaceTime. So we FaceTimed. And again, like, he's not terrible. He's not ugly. Like, there's really nothing wrong with him, but it's just like, he's just not really my type. And so last night, after we got off the phone, I was triggered because whenever I meet a guy and I just like really like him, but then like there's just something off, or when I really like a guy and it just doesn't work out, or whatever the case may be, I start getting in this mindset of like, oh my god, you guys, if you seen my video, my limerence video, you know that I still feel like I'm in love with my ex-boyfriend that we broke up over 2 years ago. And I'll start having those thoughts of like, oh my god, if me and my ex never broke up, I would not be here right now. Like, I wouldn't have to be going through all this dating. I would just be able to be with my ex. So last night was one of those nights where I was just feeling very triggered and in my head, and I was like, gosh, like I really wanted it to work out with this guy, but like I'm just not really feeling it. So like I just was so upset all day, and I started like doom scrolling the date apps and just swiping through all these men and like trying to find, whatever. And so I don't know. I'm talking to a couple other guys too. So like there's a couple other guys that I'm feeling, but it's just like I don't know, guys. Like I don't know. Like, and the guy that I was on the phone with last night, it's like we're still talking. Like I didn't cut him off. He didn't cut me off. We're still talking. But I'm sorry, I'm talking like really fast. I feel like I need to slow down, but I just don't want this video to be so long. So I'm kind of talking fast, and my background is very loud. I live right next to the pool. My apartment is like right next to the pool. There's people in the pool, and it's so loud. So yeah, but I feel like I'm talking a mile a minute. I'm sorry. But there's a couple other guys that I'm talking to that I'm interested in, but you know, I don't know. Like I don't know. And so it led me to this thought of like, how do I know when I'm settling? And I guess this is like, oh, the sun must have went behind a cloud. It's coming back now. But I wanted to ask, like, how do you know when you're settling? Like, how do you know, like this guy, for an example? Am I physically attracted to him? Not really, I'm not really physically attracted to him, but I am attracted to his personality and his sense of humor. And I think he's a great guy. And I think that he has everything that I want in a man. But I'm just like, it's the physical aspect. So it's like, am I settling? Like, if I give this guy a chance, am I settling? Like, I don't know. And it's like, I feel like I live in this like fairy tale world where it's like, I'm going to have the perfect man and he's going to be amazing. And it's like, I try to remind myself, like, that's not real. Like, no one is perfect. I'm not perfect. He's not getting a perfect girlfriend. So, like, why am I expecting a perfect boyfriend or a perfect husband? Like, that's not going to happen? And so I told myself that I want to just try it out. Like, let's just see what happens, because there was this other guy that I was talking to and I was not feeling him at all. Like, I literally wouldn't even give this guy the time of day. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was kind of mean. Kind of mean. I'm not a mean girl. I promise I'm not a mean girl, but I was being kind of mean girlish, not gonna lie. And I just would not, like, he would text me, would not respond, would not talk to him. And then one day we just kept talking and we started FaceTiming, and I like, now I'm actually like attracted to him, and I wasn't at first. So I know that attraction can grow. You just got to get like comfortable with the person and like fill them out a little bit. And my cousin was telling me that too. Like, you can grow to like be attracted to someone. Like, sometimes it doesn't happen off rip. But I think, especially as someone with BPD, we think about like butterflies, like, oh, this guy, he's supposed to give me butterflies. And it's like, I had a therapist that told me one time that butterflies is actually not a sign that this is like your person. Butterflies can actually be a sign that there's since like there's a repetition, there's a cycle, because sometimes our nervous system is used to a certain pattern, and then when we're reintroduced to this pattern, our nervous system is like, oh, and that could be that butterfly sensation. And sometimes our perfect person is that person that does not give us butterflies, does not spark, the fireworks are not going off. And so I told myself, I'm just going to give this guy a chance because I really like him as a person. It's just the physical aspect. So I'm going to give him some time. Maybe we link up a couple times, hang out, go out to eat, and like, we'll see what happens, because I know that attraction definitely can grow. But I'm so afraid, you guys. I'm so self aware, like, honestly, a little too self aware. And I get nervous that I'm gonna like settle for someone that I'm not really happy with, and then years down the line, I'm gonna look back and be like, why did I do this to myself? Like, why am I in this marriage and I'm unhappy? And like, that's such a fear for me, like being in a marriage where I'm unhappy. And I don't know. I was in a relationship like that a couple years ago, and I just was like so upset that I had even gave that guy a chance. We At that point we were together for like 2 years, and I'm like, why am I with this man? I'm so unhappy. And so I just don't want to ever do that. I don't want to ever get married. Like, I am so like old fashioned. Like, if I get married, we're doing this. Like, we're in it for the long haul. Like, I do not want to get a divorce, but also trying to remind myself that like sometimes it's okay to start over. And like, if I do have to get a divorce with my husband, then we get a divorce and we move on. Like, would divorce suck? Hell yeah, it would suck a lot, honestly. Getting a divorce would suck. I feel like the only way divorce would not suck as if I just was not in love with him anymore. But imagine being in love with someone and then them wanting to divorce you one day. Like, if you've ever been through that, like, I'm so sorry, because I know what that feels like. My last relationship, well, I don't know what it feels like. I've never been married. But my last relationship, he broke up with me because he was no longer in love with me. Mind you, we were only together for like 5 months. Was he ever really in love with me? Probably not. But he that's why he broke up with me, is that he just didn't feel it anymore. And that hurts. Like, it hurts, and I don't want to ever go through that, like, for the long haul. Like, I don't want to ever be married and then my partner want to break up. Like, what? Like, or people who have been, like, my friend, she was in like a 7 year long relationship, and her fiance just like broke up with her one day and was like, I don't want to be with you. And I mean, I'm sure there's more to the story. I wasn't in their relationship. I don't know what went on behind closed doors, but that's like the gist of what I was told. And I just could not even imagine being in her position. Like, that is so heartbreaking. And I wish that on no one, honestly. I pray that if you're watching this video right now, I pray that you have a partner, or you meet a partner, you get a partner, and you guys are just locked in until death do you part, because that is just so heartbreaking. But we live in such a fast-paced environment. Everyone's moving. We have the apps, we have Instagram and all these things. And oh my God, you guys, I met a guy on Reddit. I'm gonna tell you guys this story one day. I'm gonna expose myself. I'm gonna tell you guys about my Reddit love story. I met a man on Reddit, y'all. I met a man on Reddit. I was not even looking for love though, so don't even do that. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't look at me like that, okay? I was not looking for love. Who goes on Reddit and looks for love, okay? It was not me, okay? I did not go on Reddit and look for love. I was on Reddit looking for friends, looking for someone to play Minecraft with, because I play Minecraft, okay? And I was looking for people to play with. And I met this man, and we hit it off. We hit it off. We started sending each other pictures, like, not nothing inappropriate, just pictures of like our face, obviously, and it was a match. And I thought that this was going to be my husband. Oh my God, there's so much to the story, y'all. I had a psychic reading a couple months prior to this, and he lined up with the psychic reading that I got. It's a whole thing. If you want that story, definitely leave me a comment down below. I probably don't even need your comment. I probably will just expose myself, but leave a comment just in case if you want to hear it. Skylar exposes all her nasty love tales. I don't know. But yeah, met a guy on Reddit, and it didn't last. It lasted a week, maybe a week and a half, and I was convinced that I was in love with this man. I had a whole BPD episode for about a week because of this man when he decided to walk out my life. I was going through it, and all of this happened in the span of like a week and a half, y'all. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. The air keeps turning on and off, so I apologize. I forgot to turn the air off before I started this video, but it's hot, y'all. Okay, it's hot. um, but yeah, so if you want the details, I'll tell you. But yeah, y'all. So it's like I've had my fair share, and it's like every time I want to give up on love, there's just something in me that's like, no, baby girl, love is for you. Like, I know love is for me. I know that I mean, like, I feel like I have to be destined for love because there's just such a desire for it. Like, God, please take the desire out of my body and my soul if love is not meant for me. Like, I had a friend that told me that, like, if you crave love, you're meant to have love. Like, there's if you're religious, I don't know what you guys believe in, but this particular person I was talking to, she was religious, and she told me, like, God does not place love on your heart for no reason. Like, if love is placed in your heart, like, you're gonna find love. It's just gonna take time. And so I'm holding on, y'all. I'm holding on. I'm not gonna give up. Every time I give up, my friends and family are like, don't give up, Skylar. Like, something's gonna stick. Just keep going. And I'm like, all right, y'all. But it's getting hard out here, and I just feel like, oh my gosh, it's slim pickings. And I feel like I'm going to have to settle because like I cannot find anyone that I just like, and it like makes me so sad. Don't even get me started. It takes me back to my ex. I'm like, bro, I had this amazing partner. He was so amazing, everything that I wanted, and then I messed it up and now we're not together anymore, and it's just, Lord have mercy. But we're moving on from that. We're moving on from that. He's not in my life for a reason, and that's okay. And if he comes back, that's okay too, you know? But clearly the universe, God, there was a reason for us to not be together. And I think deep down I know what that reason was, and I'm okay with it, but I do miss him a lot, and I just, it's so hard finding someone who you're just compatible with in just like all aspects, and then it's like when it doesn't work out, it just sucks, and it's like, am I going to have to settle for someone that I'm like not really in love with, and I'm just going to have to fake it till I make it? Like, what is this, you know? I don't know, guys. I just say, like, if you have a partner, you got a good partner, please hold on to them. Please cherish them. Please take care of them. And vice versa. Because take care of yourself too. Especially if you have mental health issues, BPD, whatever it is that you struggle with. We all have something, right? Whatever it is that you struggle with, please take care of yourself if you're in a relationship. Because I think that's also where I messed up at. Like, you get in a relationship and you lose all aspect of yourself, and don't do that. Don't do that. I think you have to take care of yourself before you can take care of anyone. So if your needs are not being met, how are you ever going to take care of your partner's needs? When I was in my long-term relationship a couple years ago, it was like there was no way I could have ever been a good partner to him because I wasn't even good to myself. I didn't love myself. Like, I take so good care of myself. I take so good care. I take such good care of myself now, and I'm single. And sometimes I have to stop in my tracks and be like, wow, girl, why do we not do this when we're in a relationship? Like, why do we stop doing that? So, like, take care of yourself. Single, relationship, married, whatever your situation is, take care of yourself. Don't ever neglect yourself in a relationship. It is not worth it. The relationship can never thrive if you're not thriving, baby. Like, if you're not doing good, you're never gonna succeed. I promise you. Like, the relationship is just not gonna be what you want it to be because you're not taking care of yourself. So please always take care of yourself. I know sometimes we can just want to take care of our partners, want to love on our partners, but we deserve that love too. And giving ourselves the love that we want to give to other people, or that we want other people to give to us, giving that to ourselves. Very important. So do it, okay? But yeah, I just really, this video was gonna just be about me settling and like you guys, asking you guys how do I know if I'm settling? So please answer that if you have a answer to that question, because I'm still puzzled. Like, if I start talking to a man that I'm not completely attracted to, but I'm just like, F it, let's see what happens, is that settling? I don't think that's settling. I think settling would be like being with someone who is like absolutely not my type. We don't have nothing in common. All the signs are there, but I'm still choosing to be with this person because I just don't want to be alone. Kind of feel like that's settling, you know? Taking the bottom of the barrel, taking whatever is thrown at me, the scraps, taking that and trying to make something from it, you know? Or is that perseverance? You know, they say sometimes you gotta build a man, you know? Sometimes you gotta build a man brick by brick. Don't do that. You know how many girls I've heard say they've built their man brick by brick and he literally left her and went to the next girl? Don't do that. I'm not building no man. I'm sorry. I'm not even old, like, or older. I'm pretty young. I'm in my 20s. You guys know I told you I'm gonna be 27 in September. So I'm like in my late 20s, I guess. And I still am like, I will never build a man. I'm not gonna hold you. I'd be desperate, but I'm not that desperate. I'm not about to build no man. I'm not about to be shape shifting you, baby. I'm not God. Like, I'm not doing that. If a man, like, I'm all for like sticking beside a man and like helping you grow and elevate, but I'm not about to like teach a man how to treat me right. Like, I don't know. How do you feel about that? Teaching a man how to treat you? Why do I have to do that though? Like, I feel like that's common decency. Like, Women are not like these extremely hard puzzles to figure out. I mean, maybe some of us are, but I'm not. I think the things I want are pretty basic. So I feel like if you can't just give me the basic, like, decency of life, like just being a good partner and loving me and caring about me and stuff, don't cheat on me, don't hurt me, don't break my heart, I think like we're good. Like, I don't know why I would have to teach a man how to do that. That's kind of crazy. It's like if a man's cheating on you, you got to teach him not to cheat on you. Like, is that? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But I don't know. I'm just rambling, but I just wanted to talk. I wanted to film a video because I have not filmed in a couple days. So I wanted to film a video. And I also just got a new mic. It's not super close to my mouth. I do have the mic on like the loudest that it can go, so hopefully it picked up on everything that I said and it's not muffled or like I sound super far away. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to ramble, talk about what was on my mind last night, and that was it. Today's a not so serious video. The air turned off again. I think that's my cue to leave. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please do not forget to leave me a like and a comment down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, friends.